What's going on, YouTube? ralphdatrader here, back again with another video. Hey, today's video I want to just do a little recap of GU. We had some nice trades happen in every session for GU today. All right, so I just want to just do a brief little recap of those trades. All right, let's get into it. So as you guys already know, like on Monday, I think we had like it was like a bank holiday or something on Monday. All right, so in the session, when the trading market had opened up. So as you can see, like during the New York session, we had a whole bunch of wicks and stuff up in here. But coming in today, all right, like I said, we have setups that happen in every session. All right. So as you guys can see, coming in here for the Asian session, all right, we had a high that was put in place here. Okay. So this was our most recent high. All right. Had our most recent low sitting right here, like at the 50 level. So we had a low that was put in place here. All right. So during that Asian session, all right, as you guys can see, we had the 1, 2, 3. They took out the high. All right. Gave us this little indecision, like little, not indecision, but kind of a little hanging man. We didn't quite hit the 00, but we are in the upper part of our 100 pip box, which is our selling area. Okay. So we had a nice little hanging man followed by a little indecision candle. Now for me on this trade, if I'd have seen this trade during the Asian session, all right, I'd have took an entry right here after it broke this wick, or you could have waited till you got right to the 75. All right. So I'd have took an entry here, stop loss, would have had a 1 bar stop. All right. So typically there's about like a 10 pip stop loss and set your target, at least for at least a 1-to-1, you're coming down to the to that low. But as you guys can see, we had the money sitting right down here at that next quarter level. So that was your trade for the Asian session. All right. Then coming into the London session, okay, we had our high that was here. Okay, we had our high that was here. All right, we had a high of the day that was here. Okay, and we also had our low. All right, let's grab this too. This was our most recent low that was put in place right here. Okay, before the Europe London window opened up, and we also had a high that was put in place right at our weekly level. All right, so right at that weekly level, we had a high that was put in place there. So as you guys can see, when the Europe London window opens up, all right, that candle opened up with a little indecision candle. It hit the high, all right, it hit the low, all right, giving a rejection off of the 00, which we know is a strong level of support and resistance. All right, next candle opens up, also rejects that 00 level. Okay, equity hour, right at the equity hour. Okay, we get a nice engulfing. Okay, and we're in our buy area. Okay, so we're right at the previous day's low. So we're right at Monday's low, and we're right, right below our quarter level. So this could have been a clean entry. You could have just bought right here, all right, right off of that right off of the low of the day, or you could have bought, right here off of the previous day's low. So anywhere up in here you could have bought. All right. So you could have bought there, and then you had a 50 pip move, right back right up here. So that was one entry there. Okay. Now if you didn't like all the wicks rejecting off of the 50 level, okay, right off of that 50, you could have waited because another trade happened during the gap time. Okay, so as the gap time, this trade here went up. All right, during the gap time, we was just respecting that 50 level. So as this candle here engulf, all right, this candle right here, because now we're starting to make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so we're starting to form that little uptrend. So once this candle here engulf, all right, this previous candle, it closed above our 50 level. All right, this next candle, as you see, this next candle came back with the wick and retested the 50 level, also retesting last week's low. You could have had an entry right. You could have just entered right at the 50. Okay, because that's usually what I would do. I would wait for price to close above the 50, come back with the pullback retest, and take an entry right off of the 50. So you could have took an entry right off the 50, and as you can see, the coming off that 50 level, we came right up and hit that high. So you did catch a 50 pip move off of that. Okay. Now going into our New York session, all right, we had our high that was put in place here. This was our most recent high, all right, that was put in place here, okay. Then we had our most recent low, all right. We had a low that was put in place here. We had a low here, all right, and we also had a low that was put in place here right before the session opened up. So we also had a low that was placed there. So we got up to the Europe and the New York session. As you can see, the New York session opened up, hit the high. All right, gave you a little indecision candle here right at the 00 level. Next candle opens up. All right, they hit the high again. All right, and look at the pins on those candles. All right, so we rejected the previous day's high. Okay, we also rejected that most recent high. So quite sure somebody took a short here. Okay, because you could have took a short here if you wanted to. All right, because you got the double rejections off of there. You wanted to take a short here, but it's not the setup that I would have been looking for. All right, so as you guys can see, we had a 1, 2, 3. All right, here's our low. All right, we had the 1, 2, 3. All right, it gave us an indecision candle here. All right, then the next candle we got this engulfing candle. Then if you look at this pattern here, you had a nice little morning star. All right, so you did get, morning star. If you just want to say you got an engulfing, if you don't know morning stars, okay, so you got the little the engulfing. And I was talking to uh one of the traders in my Telegram, KD, and he was like, I don't think it's gonna go up. I'm like, bro, if it closed above that quarter level, then we gonna go. All right. So as you guys can see, we closed above the quarter level. All right. So your entry could have been right here on this next candle. You could have entered, right at the close of that candle, but typically I like to wait until it passes that previous candle wick. All right, have that 1 bar stop. As you can see, you got an 80 pip move out of that trade. All right. So, and then we had some news out at I think at like around like 2:30. So as you guys can see, we went 75 pips outside of our 100 pip box. They gave you this M structure. All right, gave you a nice little double top up here, followed by the engulfing. All right, you could have took an entry here because you was in before the news. All right, so then when the news came out, you could have wrote that down with the news, or just have your hand on your mouse, man, and just if it decides to go the wrong way, you can go ahead and pull out of there. But just wanted to go over these trades with you guys. Just go over these setups, that we had for every session. Today we had a nice setup with GU, man, some nice moves in the market, man. So I just wanted to break that down with you guys and just show you guys, the setups and how everything had took place. All right, so if you like the video, hit that like button. All right, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. All right, and like always, man, work hard, stay disciplined, be patient, and your time will come. And be the reason someone smiles today. Be the reason someone smiles today. Peace and love, family. Have a good one.